Have you ever thought about how amazing it would be to hit the 10,000 Reais mark in your pocket? I know many people dream of this, but don't know where to start, right? What I'm about to share with you today is not theory, it's practical. These are 6 proven steps that I used, and if you put them into action, they can change your financial reality in no time. And the best part, anyone can follow these steps, regardless of their current situation. So grab a pen and paper, because the content I brought to you today will make a difference. And watch out! The bonus I prepared is at the end, and it's something truly powerful that you'll want to apply right now. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share this content with someone who needs this transformation. Let's get started now. Before anything else, it's essential to understand where you are and where you want to go. If you don't know how much you need to reach your goals, it becomes much harder to get there. That's why the first step is to define your financial priorities. Ask yourself, what is my goal with this money? Are you building an emergency fund? Do you want to fulfill a dream? Or are you thinking about investing for the future? Clarity about your financial goals will guide your decisions and actions. And although it may seem simple, knowing exactly what you want to achieve is the first and most important step to any successful financial journey. Now, my task for you is, pause this video for a moment, grab a piece of paper, and write down your financial goals. Be clear and specific. This will help you make much better decisions moving forward. Now that you know what you want to achieve, it's time to organize your finances. Having clarity about your financial situation is essential to make more assertive decisions. To do this, you'll need to understand where your money is coming from and where it's going. Start with a simple tracking of income and expenses. You can use a spreadsheet, a financial app, or even the good old notebook, but the important thing is to write everything down. Every expense, no matter how small, should be recorded. This will give you a clear view of what's consuming your resources and where you can cut back. When you have control over your finances, you can start to identify unnecessary expenses and where you can save more to direct that money towards your goal of saving 10,000 Reais. Now, the task for you. Take some time to organize your finances. Grab your bank statements, your credit card bills, and start listing your income and expenses. This can be a real eye-opener about where your money is going. Now that you have a clear view of your finances, the next step is to increase your money-saving capacity. This means creating extra sources of income. Don't rely solely on your primary income stream. The more you can generate, the faster you'll reach your goal of saving 10,000 Reais. There are several ways to create extra income. You can start by offering services like consulting, tutoring, or even selling things you no longer use. Another option is freelance work, which is booming, especially on the internet. If you have skills in design, writing, or programming, for example, you can start freelancing and earn extra money. Additionally, you could consider investing in assets that generate passive income, such as real estate investment trusts or dividend-paying stocks. While the goal is to save money quickly, these investments can provide returns over time, creating a steady cash flow. Now, your task. Think of something you're good at and start offering that service to others. If you don't have something specific in mind, explore options like freelancing on online platforms. Start today to look for ways to generate more money and increase your cash flow. The fourth step is one of the most important. You need to have strict control over your expenses. No matter how much you earn, if you don't control what's leaving, you'll never be able to save the amount you want. Start by recording everything you spend. Use a finance app or even a simple spreadsheet to note every purchase, no matter how small. This control will give you clarity on where you can cut costs and improve your financial habits. Your task here is very simple but powerful. For the next 7 days, track all your expenses. I want you to be as detailed as possible. At the end of the week, analyze and see where you can make adjustments, whether by cutting unnecessary expenses or finding cheaper ways to make your daily purchases. Believe me, this practice, although simple, has the power to transform your financial life because it puts you in full control of your resources. By identifying where your money is going, you'll be able to cut what's unnecessary and direct that amount toward your goal of saving 10,000 Reais. Now that you've controlled your spending, it's time to think about how to make that money grow. The fifth step is to invest consistently. If you want to save 10,000 Reais, you need to make your money work for you. Don't wait to start investing until you have a large amount. The secret is to start with what you have and be consistent. There are accessible options for any amount, such as Tesouro Direto, which is one of the safest ways to invest in Brazil. Start by investing a small amount each month and increase it as you can. Your task here is to start with Tesouro Direto or a low-risk investment fund. Set the amount you can invest each month and, more importantly, commit to doing this every month. The secret of millionaires lies in the consistency of their investments. It doesn't matter if you start with little. What matters is not stopping. Over time, your money will grow, and you'll be amazed by the results. The sixth step is something that many people neglect, but it's essential: having an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises, and when you least expect it, you might be hit with an unexpected expense. If you don't have a financial reserve, it will be much harder to save the 10,000 Reais. So, what should you do? First, set aside a portion of your money, even if it's a small amount, to create this emergency fund. Ideally, you should have at least 3 to 6 months of your living expenses saved. This gives you extra security so that if something unexpected happens, you won't have to jeopardize your savings or investment plans. The task here is to calculate the amount needed for your emergency fund and start saving it. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, the important thing is to start and maintain consistency. Now that you have a solid foundation with your savings and emergency fund, it's time to think about how to make your money work for you. Investing is one of the most powerful ways to multiply your wealth. However, what many people don't realize is that it doesn't need to be complicated or require large sums of money. The secret is to start as early as possible with the amount you have available and, most importantly, be consistent. Consistency in investing makes all the difference in the long run. Choosing a good investment can be challenging, but here's the tip: look for investments that align with your profile. If you're just starting out and have a more conservative profile, you can opt for Treasury Direct, CDBs, or safer investment funds. If you have a higher risk tolerance, you can explore stocks and real estate funds. The key is to diversify and, whenever possible, reinvest your earnings. The task is, if you haven't started investing yet, choose an investment type that suits your profile and begin with an amount that feels comfortable. If you already invest, review your portfolio and evaluate whether it is diversified and well distributed. Now, it's time to look at what you've built so far and understand how your progress is going. The financial journey isn't a straight line, and it's essential to constantly monitor results. After all, what's the point of setting goals if you're not tracking progress? One of the biggest mistakes people make is not reviewing their goals regularly. Therefore, make it a habit to evaluate your finances every 3 months. Look at your savings, your investments, and see if you're hitting your targets. If something isn't working, it's time to make adjustments. The key is not to freeze, but to take action. The task here is simple but powerful. Set a calendar to review your finances every 3 months. Be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, am I heading in the right direction? If not, what can I change? The goal is to keep learning and adjusting your path to ensure your plan is successful in the long run. Now that you have a solid foundation and are tracking your progress, it's time to think about how to accelerate your results. The opportunities to grow financially are all around us, but you need to stay alert. It's not just about waiting for time to pass, but actively seeking ways to leverage what you've already built. A powerful strategy is to invest in new projects that offer significant returns, whether through a personal business or investments with higher profit potential. However, always with caution. Before diving in headfirst, perform a detailed analysis of each opportunity. The key here is to identify where you can put your money and time to generate more results without risking what you've already achieved. Your task at this point is to actively research new ways to increase your passive income. This could include exploring real estate funds, high-growth stocks, or even investing in courses and knowledge that could lead to new business ventures. Be creative and strategic, and don't be afraid to invest in new ideas that align with your goals. Now, let's talk about something crucial: consistency. The biggest mistake people make on their journey to achieving significant financial results is a lack of perseverance. Financial success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of continuous, consistent actions over time. However, Many give up halfway because they don't see quick results. It's essential that you stay focused on your goals, even when results are not immediate. Building wealth requires patience and discipline. Instead of looking for shortcuts or quick fixes, stay committed to your action plan and review it as needed. The task here is to hold yourself accountable for your progress. If you have a financial goal for this month, for example, set up a weekly check-in to evaluate whether you're on track. Regular tracking allows quick adjustments, which can save you from bigger mistakes. Investing in yourself is one of the best strategies to achieve financial freedom. I'm not talking about expensive courses, but about acquiring the necessary knowledge to make smarter financial decisions. When you invest in your financial education, your ability to identify good investment opportunities and manage your money improves drastically. One way to get started is by reading books on personal finance and investing. It doesn't matter if you only have 10 minutes a day or several hours. What matters is making learning a routine. Additionally, try to surround yourself with people who have financial knowledge and can share valuable insights with you. The task is simple but effective. Choose a book or course on finance that you can study over the next few weeks. Set a fixed time to dedicate to learning and commit to applying what you learn in a practical way. This investment in your development will be rewarded in ways you can't imagine. We've reached the end of another video, and if you followed all these steps, you are more than ready to achieve your financial goals. Remember, it's not about luck, but about acting strategically and consistently. The path to saving 10,000 Reais, or even more, is made up of small daily actions that, when combined, yield surprising results. Now, I want to challenge you. Take action right now. Choose one of the tips we shared today and put it into practice without procrastination. Remember, the best content is always at the end, so subscribe, like the video, and in the comments, share which of these tips you will apply on your journey to saving 10,000 Reais. And for those who stayed until the end, get ready for an exclusive bonus. By subscribing to my channel, you will receive a list of financial tools that can accelerate your progress even more.